immigrants, and I am in favour of an amnesty for illegal immigrants who have been here for more than 12 years, unable to contribute to this economy, unable to pay taxes, unable to take proper part in society. And I'll tell you why. Because it is the humane thing to do, it is the economically rational thing to do, and it means taking back control of a system that is at the moment completely out of control.
This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers. Are we finally going to see an amnesty in 2021? Boris says he's in favour. After Covid and Brexit, it's the ideal time for him to address the problems in the Home Office and start one. If you didn't know, this is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. I have long asked, and not only I but many people, why there has been no UK Immigration Amnesty. There has been a start of sorts in granting a Covid amnesty and allowing people to get the vaccination without being grassed up to the Home Office. There's obviously a benefit to this. If people take the vaccination, then the government will know roughly how many people there are in the UK and can make plans accordingly. Implementing an amnesty or legacy scheme would not be hard. The Italians granted 600,000 people status because of their contribution during the first wave of the pandemic. And it's time now, I say, for Boris to live up to his word, or accept the fact that he was just lying to get votes and make that what you will. Boris Johnson describes himself as a man of his word and proud to be the descendant of Turkish immigrants. So again, it's a simple question. As Prime Minister and master of this government, as there is no other powerful figure, when can we expect your amnesty, or at least some time frame or some further information from this? We're not going to get it from Priti Patel, obviously. Why do I say Boris's amnesty? Because, as you will hear, Boris has long campaigned in favour of an amnesty, or at least spoken in favour of one. Furthermore, as Prime Minister, he said it was being considered post-Brexit. So what's the excuse? Or if there isn't an excuse, why doesn't he just come clean and say that he supports Priti Patel's mad policies? If you doubt that Boris was not in favour of an amnesty, just listen to the number of times that he's spoken in favour of one. I put a short clip at the beginning so you can see that he clearly is. As Prime Minister in 2019, he said that he was considering it and supported it. Well, you had 2 years. Where is it? When Lord Mayor in 2008, he would consider an amnesty for the 400,000 people considered in London. Was that a tactical ploy just to get votes from migrants, or was he telling the truth? In May 2009, he commissioned a report in favour of an amnesty for those that lived in the UK for only 5 years. In the 2016 Brexit campaign, in order to distance himself from Nigel Farage, he described himself as pro-immigrant and said he supported an amnesty for over 12 years as it was not only the humane thing to do, but it was economically viable. When he was Foreign Secretary, he spoke out on behalf of an amnesty for those living in the UK for only 10 years, as it would benefit the UK on the basis that an amnesty would be economically rational and would increase taxes. So therefore, by not having an amnesty, he's behaving economically irrationally because taxes are not being gathered. As a result of the Windrush scandal, he demanded an amnesty that had been in the UK for those for 10 years who were squeaky clean, which, as the government have found, most of the people that are living here are squeaky clean and are not going to cause any problems. Indeed, the day after becoming Prime Minister, he said, "I do think we need to look at people who have been living here for a long period of time and deporting people who have lived here as anomalous." Yet when asked directly as Prime Minister, he said that he was in favour of an amnesty and that they were going to be looking at it, but didn't give any more specifics, which is not surprising. My question to you, Boris, is a simple one. For over 12 years, you've spoken in favour of an amnesty. You've now achieved the height of power. You're Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Why not now tell your Secretary of State to get on with doing it? It's not hard. They've done something similar in the legacy programme before. So if you are truly a man of your word, when is this going to happen? Especially given the potential contribution to the economy and the country by those that continue to work and support it. It is a simple question to an intelligent man who runs this country and tells us that we should trust him and that he is a man of his word. This is even more important given the coronavirus pandemic. and having 1 to 1.2 or 1.5 million unvaccinated or undocumented migrants isn't helpful. There's also a major trust problem in that people are frightened to go to their doctor or to seek a vaccination because they're frightened that the information will be passed on to Priti Patel's department, which actively speaks out against migrants at every available opportunity and tries to make their life as difficult as possible. So if you ask me about an amnesty, 2021 is definitely the time. We've taken back control of our borders. Boris has been going on about one for over 12 years now. So now it's surely time for him to act. He's got what he wanted. He's now Prime Minister. The cabinet are full of yes people. So why not just tell Priti Patel to implement an amnesty and stop these hostile policies and putting people in tents or porta cabins and get on with it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have an immigration problem, please don't hesitate to contact me. This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers.